are back again. Excuse me. We are back again with another live stream. Live stream number or day 63 out of 365 days. Crazy that we're here, but we are. This is part of the challenge / commitment that I made for myself to be live for at least half an hour every day of 2026. So far, we have not missed. So, we're going to keep this going. We're going to keep everything rolling. And we'll see how tonight goes. Cool. My chat is up. We're good to go. Finally. All good. Jacob, I'm not going to do that. It's a really weird request. Vale, what's up? How we doing? Waiting for the stream to start. You've been waiting? What have you been waiting for? You have something specific to ask me? Or you just enjoy being here? Or both? Enough. What's up, man? You've been waiting. We're here now. What's going on? I don't have anything else right now. I could come up with some. All right. If you just want to hang out, Vale, you can just hang out. You don't have to. You don't have to ask anything. It's cool, whatever you choose to do, bro. Xavier, hello. Skylar, how we doing? Ice, what's up? You've just done with doing your university work? Don't want to go to sleep? That's fair, Vale. That's completely fair. When I still did college / university work, after that I was just like, this is awful. Let's not do anything else for the day. Or I would just be in that mindset of, okay, I got this assignment done. Let's just keep going so I don't stop and just finish all of them as much as I can. It was one of those two options, never anything else really. Bill, how we doing? William, hello. How we doing? Ice cold. What are you looking at? Clean your room or your... Bill, you can't ground me. I'm a grown... I am a person just like you. You can't do anything like that. Evan? You got surgery last Friday and now you have stitches in your mouth? What kind of surgery did you get? Goofy. Who's Goofy? What are you talking about? Ezio, how we doing? Nice call. You don't even know who you're looking at. Okay, that's cool. That's fine. That's fine, man. Yeah. What else can't you do? I don't know, Bill. Look at the laws. Evan, I wore the red glass. What do you mean? What do you mean, Evan? Ezio, my shoulders became larger. I think it's just because that they're rolled forward, so that's why they look bigger. Because if they were more back, then I don't think there's a difference from how you've normally seen me, Ezio. Or maybe hey, maybe the shirt's just making them look bigger. But I don't know. Doesn't help with sleep. Yes, Evan. That is why I'm wearing them. That's exactly why. Bailey, you're almost done with a month's worth of work you hadn't got up to doing up until last week, but deadline's later this week, so it's fine. You procrastinated just the right amount. Nice, Vale. I could appreciate that. Album? Album, what are you talking about? How's my day? My day is going A-okay. We're here, we're streaming. It was just kind of a chill day at home. Didn't really do too much. Now we're here, having a good time. That's about it. How's your day, Album? What's going on? Bill, what are you talking about? Heavy, I'm not doing a flip. I don't know how to do one of those yet. Maybe one day I will. Darn. Yeah, darn. Oh, that's what you're talking about. I'm pretty good right now. Just eating some tacos. Not the most interesting thing, but simple. Well, album. At least with me, I've never had a taco. So you're eating something that I've never had before. Derek, what's up, buddy? Jeffrey, you've asked this before, and I already said I would not be a furry, so I don't know why you're asking again. You asked this, it was either last night or the night before. High school, do a backflip. Don't know how to do that. Bill, do you eat anything spicy? No, not at all. Jeffrey, I already did answer it. The answer is no. Heard the new Heard the new head square is going to be really head and light. What do you think about a comfortable, beginner friendly racket being that way? I think it would be a interesting thing for some players to play with, but I don't know. I don't know if it's going to offer as much help as say like how the Wilson Clash is going to be as much help since it's a little bit more weighted towards the middle slash towards the head. So I'll be curious to see how it does, but I'm not entirely sure yet. That's why I want to play with it a lot, or at least a little bit. Derek, I've never had mac and cheese and never had a taco. That's criminal. It's not criminal. It's just the truth. You really never had a taco? Is it like a diet thing for you? Not judging, just surprised. No, it's not a diet thing. It's just never decided to eat one. That's about it. Sailor, did I watch Shrek the Musical yet? Sailor, if I remember correctly, we had discussed that many moons ago I had watched the Shrek musical. However, since you asked me the question, I had never seen it after that. Not gonna lie. Sultan? Trans? No. I'm been a dude my entire life. Sunglasses are prescription, Frank. These are just blue light blocking glasses. That's these are specifically to help me to sleep. They do not have my prescription in them. That's it. I would not wear these in the sun. Bill's already on my case. Bill is already on my case, Janito. What's up? No, Mint. I'm not going to do that. Bill, can the square be the rag that bridges the gap between square rackets and one-hand backhand racks? Maybe for some advanced players. Need some weight added. Well, Vale, I think if they potentially make a 98 version, I don't know if they're going to, but maybe. The only thing is that the only reason I think it may not work as a one-handed backhand racket is that it might be too flexible. Now that entirely depends on what the stiffness rating of it is. If it's more flexible than the Clash is, I think it could potentially be a one-handed backhanded racket. If it's not, or if it's about the same, then it's probably not going to be the best for a one-handed backhand just because it's not going to be able to drive the ball as much as needed, and the one-handed backhand might suffer because of it. That's what I would think. Bill, I should watch the Lion King remake. It's amazing. Are you talking about the Lion King 1.5, or are you talking about the live-action Lion King? Because I have two very different opinions on those two movies. Sing Paythone? No, Three Boy. Shrek is the green one. Yeah, Shrek is the green one. Janito's here. It's been nice watching the stream. If you're going to head out, please just eat one taco if you can. We'll see, Album. But thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Definitely not a very serious AI. Nah, Mint. You may think I'm AI, but I'm not. Give me a high five. Boom. Have I used VR Ice Cold? Nope, I have never used VR in terms of like going on VR chat. The only time I've ever used VR was, think back in 2019, and I played Beat Saber and I played Super Hot. That was it. I was at my friend's house and they had it. And I think that was the only time I've ever been on VR. It's okay. Janita. Now the Lion King adaptation. What's the adaptation? Momo, I don't know what you're saying. I have no idea what you just said. I'm gonna be honest. Ryan, why are you hungry? Go eat. Why are you here? It's eating burrito. Hi, Ryan. Ice cold, nice. William, how we doing? Ice cold, have I ate a burrito? No, I've never had a burrito. Ryan, hi, Janito. Clark. What's up? Maybe the Lion King, not the Mufasa. So I think you're talking about the live action one. Make you a deal, bro. Within reason, whatever you tell me to eat for dinner, I'll find a way to eat. You pick. Ryan, no. That is not. Don't have me be that answer. I do not want to accept that deal. Eat what you want. Ice cold. Have I went to Taco Bell? Not since before COVID. Bill, sure. Then, if it's the live action, I don't think they need to make it. I think it was dumb. I think they could have just left it alone and not messed with it. We didn't need it. We did not need a live action Lion King. Do you know, Ryan, can we get some of that wisdom you're always giving away for free? We're overdue for some Brit. Veil, up down your string during. You measured your string tension again 8 days after string. It's 48 measurements after string. It was 53 at 150. Let's drop the tension when playing. Gotcha. How long have you played with it within those 8 days? Like, how many hours have you hit with the string? Let's go. Ryan. Eat mac and ketchup, definitely tried. Wait, never mind. I forgot. It lives off mayonnaise and pine cones. I'm not letting pick my dinner. Sorry. Trinity Brothers never had ketchup either. That that is correct. Never had ketchup. Vale also you played at the very most 6 hours. Strings are fraying slightly. Technifiber multi-field string. Okay. Yeah. Do you use a lot of spin, Vale? Or are you predominantly a flat? Do you predominantly hit flat? Okay, I'm literally making. Okay. Mac and cheese with ketchup. The lines with super actors and fire thing was amazing. There's fire at the end. Buck, where did I get the Iron Man shades? I got these from a brand off Amazon. It's from a brand called THL Sleep. They're blue light blocking glasses, so that way, because I'm usually doing these live streams before I go to bed, these just help me sleep. Yeah, that's it. That's where I got them. Have I ate KFC? Yes. Many, many years ago. Momo, I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're trying to say here. Try to hit with spin because I like technique. I end up hitting towards the flatter side. Okay. Then I don't think if you're predominantly hitting flat, especially with multi-feel, I don't think that breaking the string is probably going to be the issue. I think it's just going to be the tension. I think it'll just be the tension drops, as you have said, that'll be the problem. Because if you don't really hit with a lot of spin, I don't necessarily think you're going to break a multi-filament that much or really that fast. So just keep an eye on the tension, see how it goes, and keep me updated. Angel, what's up? If you lift your shades up, you'll burn your house down. That's crazy, Buck. I guess I better not. Razor strings, barring chasing. Which one should you try first? Razor code, razor soft, restring sync, turn big or silver. All of them are silver or gray, by the way. William, I would say. How'd you find how'd you find razor coat in gray? I thought it only came in like white. But besides that, try try restring sync. See how it goes. Creations, you cannot be mod. No. Genito, no. Definitely up in the tension next time after a break. Sounds good. Bingo! Cinderella, Brody hated the Lion King. What do I eat? Not much, Cold. Momo, I don't know what you're trying to tell me. Angel, why would I hate it? I hated the live action remake. The original Lion King, great. I even was in the musical for that when we did it at my school. But the live action one, bad. Creations, no. Remember, Water Queen Lion King is good movies. Kind of hater, boo. Heard that. So she likes chicken. Is that shirt? He's 68. Well, then he's got a good shirt, Brandon. What's wrong with that? It's a good trans school. You should check it out. Right, add mayo to mix that. To check. You don't put it like that, Phil. No wonder he's got the wrong idea. Junito, whoa! Junito likes the family shrub. That's crazy. Huh. You saw Junito? Yeah. It's a confusing family. That's for sure. Yeah. Bailey asked for 50 pounds, got 53. I don't, whether it's a stringing or my measuring method app, because I thought it was so good right after stringing. I think I'm asking for 55 pounds next time, probably. Well, hmm. Did you see if on the machine it said that it was at 53, or did it say it was at 50? I don't know if you saw the machine or not. And the Razor Coat's color is carbon. It's very dark gray. Huh. I know Razor Soft is really dark gray, but I didn't know Razor Coat came in gray. Huh. Alright, cool. I guess I've just seen the white one more. That's weird. Not ready, supposed to. William, why is your undies on the ground? Pick those up already? I don't know, dude. It's just kind of there. My bad. Angel, hey man, right now you feel like you lack control. That's why you measured it again. You got 48. Well, you're also with a multi-filament, control is not going to be the big thing that you're going to get out of that. So I don't know. Yeah, that's why with multi-filaments, most people are typically able to get away with going a lot higher than they normally think, just because it is going to be much easier on you, and if you want the extra help with control, you're just gonna need to go tighter with it. Am I going to see Avatar Fire and Water I think? I don't know what that is, Ice Cold, so probably not. Hey, is the new Wilson Python going to be a blackout racket? What are the chances that it's a black glossy frame? I don't know exactly what it's going to look like. I think it would be really cool if it's a black glossy frame, but excuse me, but I'm not entirely sure. I've seen some of the videos online of people that already have it, that it is black with the Python design, and then there's red on it. So maybe it's doing that, but I have no clue. Dash, I didn't see a machine. You left at the stringer's place. Picked it up the next day. Gotcha, Vale. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Send it at 55 next time. See what you think. Okay, thanks. No problem. Ryan, what's up? How we doing? William, what kind of ball? What kind of ball is that? I'm assuming you mean these, but these are tennis balls. They were a Wilson. Well, Wilson made these specifically for when they were releasing the Wilson Clash at the beginning of last year. So they're the original white color that tennis balls used to be, and then they have the red triangle for the Wilson Clash. So that's what they are. And I've also never opened the can because I didn't want to ruin it. It just looks nice as is. I never plan on playing with those. Rain. Ryan's new nickname? Rain. Ryan's a douche. Ryan. Rain it is then? Rain. Why is it so hard to serve a tennis ball? Trying to learn a consistent technique. Brand, it's just repetitions. It's just that, dude. It's hard because you have to be accurate with it, and it's anytime you try and learn a new technique, especially on the serve, it just takes time. You just have to get used to it. And Ryan, yeah, you did finish. Lol, Bill. Vale, man, I love the Python and Black Classic Cosmetic. Do you think it's stupid to care too much about the Racket's paint job? I think it's stupid to care about a Racket's paint job to the point where you wouldn't buy it if it actually helps your game. Like, if the Racket very clearly suits you and works best for you and plays the best for you, but you won't buy it because of how it looks, then I think that's stupid. But if you like the Racket and you like other rackets that do pretty much the exact same thing, help your game in the exact same way, then it's like, yeah, pick off color, but also pick off of which one felt the best to you and will be less likely to injure you. Those are more important than color. Right, and that's what she said. What's up, Sarah? How you been? Vale, in your opinion, the classiest cosmetic in the market is the Pro Staff Classic. I will say it's classy, but I don't know. I don't know if I could. I don't know if I would say that's the best cosmetic. I'd say it's very nice. I don't know if it's the best. Apocalypse for Racket is the best piece Zombies had in any of them. Frying pan. Gina, how was the date night? Gina went on a date night. A brick. That was a couple days ago. Hey. Any help on how to relax your arm when hitting? You can't seem to get the whip feeling when you're hitting and feel like your arm is tense. Do I need to relax to get more power and spin? Hey, it might just be. Now, granted, I'm not a certified coach on how to like physically coach people through playing, but my assumption is, without having seen you, if you're saying that you're being too stiff with it, one thing I would probably say just to go do, because I actually did this with a student of mine that I was helping with his serve, because I do teach private lessons every so often. One thing that was helping him is that I just had him take the tennis ball and with me and him. So, him and we took the tennis ball. All we did was just toss it back and forth, and that was basically it. Like, if you can understand how to toss a baseball, that was my reference, because I played baseball for many years before I played tennis. If you can learn how to toss a baseball, how to toss an American football, or just a tennis ball, and you can toss it consistently to the person and you can get it to go straight, that'll help loosen your arm up, that'll help loosen your shoulder up, and to kind of get you into the motion that you want to be doing when you are serving, depending upon what serve you're trying to hit. If there's certain serves that work better to gain power, there's certain serves that help to gain spin, there's certain serves that help to kick up more. It just depends on what you're trying to hit. But if you are just tossing a ball around with someone and you can get it to go straight to the person where you want it, you're pretty much using the exact same motion you would to serve to toss the ball. So that may be something to help. Without actually seeing how you're serving, I can't say really anything else besides that, because I don't know, I can't physically see where your problem is. But try doing that if you can with someone, and I would say go from there, buddy. Maybe stop for pizza on the way home. She was still hungry. That's crazy, Gina. Shows the shoe collection. No. Not all of them are here right now. That's probably what happened. Bill, Donia, miss you guys. Hi, Donia, we miss you. Angel, what do I search for in a chick? Well, Bill, are you referencing a chick as in a chicken, or a chick as in a woman? What's the connotation here? Because I don't know. You would probably be the one to ask me what do I look for in a chicken, in terms of if I'm going to either get one or eat one. I bet you guys 30 joules that Brody isn't wearing any socks. Usually don't be like that. Charlie, I'm doing good. How are you? What's up? Is everything going? Where's Rose been, by the way? I have no idea where Rose has been. I really don't. I bet 40. Charlie, guess what? What's up, Charlie? Sanders? I'm not from the hood. Which one? The west one. I heard that if you're decorating the racket, your whole stroke's gonna be stiff. Yeah, probably. You have to have some. You have to have a little bit of fluidity with it, but you can't just be having the racket so loose in your hand that you basically just like drop it every time. Because then, if you don't have a firm enough grip when you actually go to hit the ball, the racket's going to probably move when you hit it, and then you won't be able to get the directional control that you would normally want. So it's a really fine tuning balance point, and it's not really something that just talking through it, unless without seeing it, that I have the ability to change right now or give a better recommendation because I don't do that as often. Oh, this chat so much. Rep that. At work, he's from the west side. Homie's from the east side. What? How long have you been here, Brody? I've been here for 31 minutes, so about half an hour. Would that tip apply to doing that to your ground strokes as well? Hey, it would not, because on your ground strokes, it's the exact opposite. You're not going to try and throw a ball like that. I mean, you could, but if you're trying to throw a ball normally, you have to come up and over. If you're trying to hit your ground stroke like that, I don't think you're hitting a ground stroke. So I wouldn't say that works. Sanders, I'm not from the west side. I'm from the east coast. Well, I'm from the Midwest, not the east coast. Did Gex join? Gex has not joined yet. Well, orange glass make your face look really cool. I don't know how to describe it. Well, thank you, Janie. I appreciate it. Nice. Hello. Bill, girl. I don't know, dude. I would probably say someone that has their own friends that they can also go hang out with, to where like I am not the complete center of their world, maybe. I don't know, just because I don't know, I haven't been on a date or in a relationship. Well, I haven't been in a relationship for two over 2 to 3 years, and then I haven't been on a date in longer than that, so not entirely sure. So we'll see. There's not really a lot of people that I've gone on a date with. I don't know, Bill. What's the verdict on the socks? Did text him. Bill, show us the socks. Tony, what's up, sir? Or lack thereof, not like that to me, unless you don't have any on. Show the lack of socks. Firm enough to hold a pigeon, but not crush it. What? That's not what I'm asking. Well, for those of you that are trying to figure out, one of you is correct, because obviously I am or am not wearing socks, and the verdict is, it'd be really funny if I said that I'm wearing one sock and one not sock. I think that'd be hilarious, but that is not the case. I am currently not wearing socks. I'm wearing shoes. But these shoes do not require socks. So, Janito, I believe you were correct. The lack of socks wins. Brian, it was 53 in Midland, Michigan today. The local high school put up their nets today. You tried practicing serves all evening. Outdoor tennis is back. Nice, Brian. Very cool. You're asking how long you have been here since you first started showing up to the streams? I have no idea, Angel. I'm going to be honest. I don't remember when you just started showing up. I just remember you showed up, and now you're here. I don't remember when people. I don't remember when people usually come in, especially if they stay being regular. Like Janito will say, if people ask him, like he will say the troll comment he was doing about putting sardines under his other under his coworkers' chairs. He will say that's how he came into the stream. I have no recollection of that at all. Like I do not remember him actually saying that one bit. And now he's here almost every night, and we're all great friends. So I have no clue when you showed up, Angel. I'm gonna be honest. You'd have to go back through through the streams and try and find you in chat and see what happened. What would help with ground strokes then? Just do a bunch of them. Uh, hey, like I said, I am not a coaching professional. My advice is just like do so many of them that you get comfortable with it. If not, just look up YouTube videos on how to hit it. There's plenty of them. You got a lot of people that teach it. I'm sure you'll find one of them that you like. I would assume. I don't know how to best translate that through like screen or anything. I'm usually better in person and physically being able to see you, but I don't know anything else. I don't know how to help you best without being there personally. No, that's probably a good thing. Good point. If I was blind, people would tell me. Ghost, do I collect vintage rackets? I do not. I don't collect too many. I have very few, but I wouldn't say I'm a collector of vintage rackets. I just have a lot of rackets in general. Whether some are old, some are new. Charlie said hello. What do I mean? Donia, what are you asking me? Am I Tony Stark? No, I'm not. Shoes is a plot twist. Plot twist. Ice cold, unexpected, and now I'm a fan favorite. Vale, do I have any cool projects or goals that I'd share with us? Any big projects or goals? I really don't think I have any right now. Just besides growing the channel, that's my big thing. Like that's gonna be the big thing I'm pushing. Other than that, I don't know. So you're saying that you're twinning with Kirby. Shoes but no socks. Well, Janito, you could very clearly see I was not wearing socks. Kirby, on the other hand, you can't tell if he's wearing socks or not. So he is kind of like Schrodinger's cat. You don't know if the cat is alive or dead in the box till you open the box. You won't know if Kirby's wearing socks until you open his shoes and see if he's actually wearing socks. So, Kirby's a mystery. He's an enigma. I am just wearing shoes. Bill, what's in the second drawer down near my bed? That is the drawer where I keep all of my shorts. The thing that is next to that drawer and is kind of like leaning on it, that is all dirty laundry that I need to do laundry for. You've been duct taping sardines in your coworker's belongings for 8 months. Nice, Janito. When in a humid country like yours, your feet will stank if you use any shoes without socks. Well, William, that's why I only do this at my house. If I'm going out and about, I'm wearing socks. Janito, thank you for the jewels. Appreciate it. What country are you in? Where's Delia been? OMG, no. Don't grammar correct me. Got him. For joy? Well, that plot twist was dark. Where are you putting these sardines? What? Duct tape them on my coworkers' belongings such as chairs, toolboxes, desks. I'm glad I changed your life. What? God, I don't know English well. All right, Tonia. Yeah, Gina, that's how you, when you grammar correct me. What? When? So, Angel, it's 9 a.m. here. We are 12 hours apart. I don't know how I made you and Gina. Was enemies, Bill? Angel, it's okay. For from time. We still. Now we're past. I will find you. As long as you do too. We actually got a lot in common, bro. I guess we do, Bill. Okay, Liam Neeson. You talking about me? I'm sorry. What? Oh no, she's talking about Angel right there. I get it. And she's similar to the Zoom Vapor 9.5 or the Vapor 10. The close. Hey, there. One of the closest is probably just gonna be the Vapor 12 that Nike came out with. That'll be very similar if you want to stay within the same brand. Option number 2, I would say, is probably gonna be the Lacoste AGLT 23s, the shoes that Medvedev wears. I found those to be very similar in terms of feel and play, but they have a little bit more cushion to them, so I tend to like those a little bit better. And then besides that, you could maybe get away with saying something like the Babolat Jet Terry, or the Terre, however it's pronounced, but that's probably going to be like the furthest stretch. Anything else? Maybe the Mizuno Wave Exceed Tour 6. So probably like one of those 4, but it also depends on how your foot needs the shoe to fit in order to have a good shoe. But those ones I have found to be more so similar than most of the other shoes. Yeah, I'm on a roll tonight. Sorry, not sorry, Angel. Oh, Bangkok. Sorry. Oh, geez. Same area though. She's from France. Not from Africa. Not from Thailand. But you do speak French. Well, there's all of them in the scene. What? Definitely trying to speak in capitals. But what about K-Swiss? Do they have something similar? Not really. Most of K-Swiss's shoes are all going to be heavier than the old Vapors were. So they don't really have a good lightweight option. They technically have, I think it's called the Speed Track, but it can work. I don't necessarily trust it that much. So it just depends. K-Swiss, I would say, is probably not a good brand to look for something similar to the old Vapor 9.5 Tour or the old Vapor 10. Just speaking capitals. Angel speaking in French. Angel's from Egypt. I'm not from Egypt. Yes, you are. Riley, Angel speaking brokenness? What? Riley's the Egyptian one. How am I speaking in brokenness? Chinito from that country? I don't know. Where's my husband when I need defending? She's not speaking. Janino, I would say don't say that. I would say don't. I wouldn't say scribbles. That one's like pushing it a little too far. Someone defend me from Lebanon. Hold on. How did I get dragged into this Donio? Wait a minute. People speak brother. Jessica, what do you mean? What do you mean by big? Wow. Okay, I see how it is. Okay. Thank you, Bill. Angel, you're from heaven because you're an angel. Angel, you're from heaven. But you're also being mean. Oh, thank you, William. Top 15 PGA Pro players combined is back, baby. Rob, how are we doing, sir? What's up? Padded rooms. What's my opinion on trans people? They people. That's about it. Like, they people. Someone can be nice. Bill from Comma Rose. What is that? Any recommendation for tacky overgrip? Is the head Prestige similar to the Wilson Pro? The Prestige Tour is similar to the Wilson Pro. It's probably head's most similar one. You also have the Yonex Super Grab or the Wet Super Grab. You have the Gamma Supremes. There's the Slinko Heaven Grip, not the gray one, the white one from Slinko. I think it's their Heaven Grip. That one is more taggy like the Wilson Pro. I really actually found that the Diadem overgrip is a sleeper of an overgrip. Like the Diadem tennis overgrip worked really well for me. I really liked that one. I was very surprised I was very surprised that I did though, because I'd never really heard of it before. Jessica, I'm ginormous. What do you mean by that? What do you mean I'm ginormous? Yeah, what? Callie, I'm good. Like raw piece. Did you like the song? I'm blowing you into the violations on it. Speaking of, on baseball bat grip today, it's freaking awesome. You put on a baseball bat grip today? What? What does that mean? No. Charming is a rude person. He was nice that one time. Oh, Angel, no, I'm sorry. Bonds DT. Did you like that one, Bill? I did add it to my playlist. Janito wants to be Lord Farquaad. What are we doing? Hold on. When did Shrek enter the chat? What? I feel weird since having an accomplishment by that. Let's see. Laser skin band grip used for a baseball bat fits perfect on your racket. Interesting. All right. Oi. Can we? Can I make the ask that we not call or refer to the language of Arabic as scribbles, please? That is my request. Please don't do it. There have been some times where people have found it rude, and we want to respect all the people that do show up. So, can we refrain from saying that, please? Raise hands in agreement. Prince Charming is super rude. Oh, I'm sorry, Angel. Did you see the McDonald's CEO attempt to eat a burger? I did not. I did not, Rob. I never heard about that. Okay, my bad. Can we say cursive? No. Just refer to it as Arabic. That is it. Bill, it's called Arabic. Just call it that. If you don't, I'm gonna have to ask you to chill out. And may have to ask you to come back again tomorrow. Just call it Arabic. That is what it is. And don't make fun of it. The handle could be a spin job. What do you mean, Rob? L, hey Brenda, any idea on Instinct versus Blackout V2? L, I would say that my personal opinion, I like the Blackout V2 better. I like the Blackout V2 more than the Instinct. I personally don't think the Instinct is going to be around much longer. So they're both power rackets. They both do the same job. I think that the foam in the blackout that the blackout has, I think that is what makes the racket a little bit more stable, as well as it makes it a little bit more playable for me. Sometimes power rackets like the Instinct or just in general can be a little bit different. Jeez. I think I'm gonna get flooded in where I live. I don't think I'm gonna be able to leave my house because the road's gonna be flooded. Anyway, L. I would say I personally prefer the Slinko Blackout V2. It's one of my favorite rackets that has come out just because it changed everything from the Blackout V1 to the Blackout V2. It changed everything that I thought was wrong. And I personally just like it a little bit more. Like I said, the Instinct isn't really going to be around much longer from what I've seen. So that's what I would say. It's going to get yeeted. Yeet, what's up? That's not what I mean, Dania, but Bill, thank you, my way. Would never make fun of them, some person. Wyatt, what is that? Instinct is about to be extinct. That's crazy. Says, what does that even mean, Wyatt? This is a very emotional song, so I'm going to have to set the scene. Thank you for what? I'm sensitive. Wyatt, what? You want to see my bike? It's fun to read. You need a what? Any recommendations for tonight? Rick, I am not the person to ask for movie recommendations. I don't watch that many movies, so if anyone else has anything, I think Rick would appreciate it. Quote from Gabby or Bill, believe me, I don't want to hurt you. You'll cry for me. You can. I bring the conversation back to tennis, but I've run out of questions, ideas. It's all good, Vale. Don't worry. You're fine. It's from Bill's silly little Janito song. Oh, I love the Bruins. Love the Janito song. Jeez. I really don't think I'm going to be able to leave my house tomorrow. I don't even... That's crazy. It's to do a Cinderella song. Yapping. I've been good. How have you been? When did you sneak in here? I didn't even see you wander in. Bill? Yeah. Hey, what do I think of the Wilson shift? Is it worth getting it to try, or just wait for the Python, or just both? I would just wait for the Python, in all honesty. Most people don't hit the ball in a way that effectively uses the shift from how it was made. So I would say just wait for the Python, personally. If you want to try the shift, you could, but if you don't have a Western to a semi-Western forehand, and you don't use a lot of topspin, then I don't think it's worth it to try, because it's going to feel stiffer than a pure drive, and it's not going to be that arm friendly to you. That's what I would say. Sneaky like you are sneaky like that. William, the roof's leaking? No, the roof is not leaking. I can just hear the rain and the thunder and the lightning a lot. Watch mainly shit. Oh boy. Watch mainly shows. I'm probably yes, he's trying to stay. Layla, hi. It's right here too, right? Layla, my child first. This ability, this is getting to speak. What? This finish shows getting out of hand. What are you all talking about? Brand, the Wilson shifts are on sale for $140. You're tempted to get one? Nah. If you want to, you can, but I personally wouldn't get one. For me. But my game would not benefit from it. No, I love the rain. The rain's cool. When it doesn't stop me from leaving my house. Sorry I missed you guys last night. Between getting your bracelet and packing for the trip tomorrow, you're booked up. It's all good, Layla. It's all good. Your stepdad like a week after. What? Lies. Nope. Oh no. That's it. Get in the Pentagon. The Pentagon. What happened? What happened to the Octagon? Why the Pentagon? Layla. Where's your mom first? Right. Don't ask her. What is happening? What are you two fighting about? Why did that open twice? Coercion. Or I just don't like. Bill. I told you. That's not what it is. No, please, not the Pentagon. When it rains, country, everyone goes out. What do you mean everyone goes out, Dunia? Like they just go out in the rain? Bill. Bill, if you say one more thing like that, I will time you out until tomorrow. Stop. Look at that. Layla was me and Drew's kid first. Yes, you're my mom first. I gotta lie, Wilson shift color with the perfect. With the pearlescent, and the color shifting is really cool to look at. See, I didn't see it shift that many colors, William. I didn't see that much, but it might have just been the ones I was using, but I may have been wrong. Don't betrayal, it's just facts. Listen to shift with the color shifting. I just realized that. Okay. Don't get banned, Bill. We're saying wait. Dang, 93 minutes. For first offense, while understandable. What do you say? Dunia, he just made reference to he just described the language of Arabic as something I told him not to do. So look at the Headscore webpage. They're saying they're using celebrities none actually knew of to endorse the Racket rather than players. It's interesting, at least. They're using celebrities? Like, who? Don't try to get him banned, Gino. We can't say what he was saying. Bill, are you on live after this? So, no, or no. Michael, I cannot play a song for you in the background. I'm not trying to get copyright striked. So sorry. It does go live. I might. Yeah, if you do, I'll join. Angel really just wants Bill to go live so that way she can make a song. That way he can write a song about her live then and there about Cinderella. That's it. They're like a chef and some other people. Not sure if they're famous because they never heard of them, or they're just using models as examples of normal people. I don't know, Vale. I haven't heard too much about it. I haven't heard too much about how they're planning on marketing it. I would never pay you. Well, Bill, that's because I also wouldn't say anything that would warrant me getting banned. You got Gex to join school. Nice. Very cool. We're still waiting for Bill's song about putting his left foot. Yes, Bill, write a song about Cinderella. Crazy little. writing a song about. Why? What are you writing? Is it the one that Janito's been talking about with apparent? Because you're apparently writing a song about me and my left foot. Is that what you're doing? I guess their whole thing is marketing it towards casual players rather than the whole this pro says the racket is really good. I mean, that makes sense because they're not trying to make it a professional playing level racket. So I can see them doing it. It just depends on how it actually plays. Hopefully it's good. Can't into the princess role until song is written about you. Where's eyes when he asked that? Yes, your left foot is best. Interesting. Or a song about you. Thank you, Eugenie. Eugenie. You're the best. Hello, I'm back. Welcome back, Karen. How you doing? Aw, it's a breath of fresh air. Angel. Stop. Really getting names that getting friends or endorsement for players, customizing them to their specs, just try them, play with them, just be part of a collection. I think it's fun to do. I think it would be fun to do, but you have to actually find the exact stick that they're using. That's the hard part. Thing is true. Jan, let me bask in attention. The whole endorses thing is not a good look for tennis. Why? Why? Explain that one. Swim Jan, your profile picture. And they're doing fabulous. That's good to hear, Karen. Glad you and Emily are doing great. Thank you. It's your puppy. Her name is Rosie. Aw, that's nice, Janie. She's like, do y'all like the new emoji I got? I don't know what it is. Is it just a square? Do you think you know problem? Yes, I love it. Doesn't necessarily be their exact model, just what looks like they're using with their actual specs. I don't. But hey, if you're already going, if it's already going to be the exact spec, then it's going to be the exact racket that they have. It basically has to be the exact mold then. It can't really be too different. Yeah, like you're trying to pass off something you don't use as something you'd use can seem disingenuous. But I don't think. I think for me, it's when. I think for me, the only time that would necessarily be a little bit of the problem is when so say like Novak, his racket technically is an old head radical model, but he endorses the speed. So that's where I think it can be disingenuous. But if with people like Carlos Alcaraz and Felix Auger-Aliassime, with them, they both use a version of the Pure Aero. Carlos using the Pure Aero VS, I think still. Felix using the Pure Aero VS from the version before Carlos, but it's still the Pure Aero. So I think that's where it's fine, even though they're using older versions. They're still using that same racket line. But I think like with Novak's case, where he's using the old head radical model, but painted as the speed, then I think that's where it's kind of like, you sure about that? The new emoji isn't X'd out right now. Did you go to your Broadway play tonight? I did not, Karen. I will be back there again tomorrow. Bill, no racism. Don't do that. No. Okay, we gotta go. Can't see it. Sleep well. Exact one just too time-consuming, expensive. That's the alternative approach. Yeah. Bill, if you go live, I'll join it. Unfortunately, no, we can't. What is it? Peace, Bill. But a great night. Bye, Mom. Where are those glasses, bro? Will, the glasses are to help me sleep. That is exactly what they are. They're blue light blocking glasses. Oh, and for everyone that has been here before, I got a message in chat. Phoenix, or Frozen Phoenix, as you may remember, he says hi. He just isn't. He's been around, but he wanted me to tell everyone that he says hi. It's been a while. He just wanted to say it. He just wanted to say what's up to everyone. Bye-bye that. Well, they're blue light blocking. Would you rather be a unicorn or dragon? But you can't breathe fire. You can just fly. I'd rather be a dragon. Easy. Otter, what's up? How it doing? You really used it because you're really into tennis. It seems normal, but to a person that's just getting into it or somebody that doesn't care for tennis, it's a bad look more often than not. Vale, if they're not that into tennis, I don't think they care. They're just like, oh, okay. And then if they get to the point where they actually find that out, they'll be like, huh, cool, why? And then it goes. But like anything before that, I don't think they care. Or at least I don't think they would care. Their smile tells me, no, Bill, no. I thought you didn't like races. All right, good luck tomorrow on this Thursday. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate it. I agree with the Alcaraz case being less outrageous than Noel, by the way. They look very clean. Do they help? Will, they've helped me. Like, I don't have any physical data to prove it, but when I do wear them, I can tell a difference in my... I can tell a difference in my mood the next day. Sometimes I race your humors though. Then Bill, just don't say racist humor. At least not in here. I don't care if you do it when you're in person with someone. Just don't say it here. That's all I'm saying, bro. It's been unfortunate. I love your shirt too. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate it. The whole endorses. Wording came from a lawsuit, I think. Somebody cared, or at least somebody cared for the money. Is it? I'm sorry. Sure you are. I feel sorry for you, bitch. You know, I don't talk with you. Didn't you? We drink every other night, so we can't be labeled as alcoholics. What? You're welcome. Thank you, Karen. I'll be sleeping here. What are you? What are you all talking about? Anyway, let me block last person for you. Karen, what? What are you talking about, Karen? Anyway. Anyway. Moving on. Does anyone else got anything to talk about? Touchdown tree. Use weed eater string on a racket and tell us how it performs. Genito, that would probably kill my arm. So personally, I would say don't. I'm probably not gonna do that. But I have heard of people doing that. I don't know if it ended well for them, but I'm not going to personally. Donia, what are you talking about? Hold on. What? About the person thought you were drunk. Karen, I don't think anyone thought I was drunk. I think we're good. Anyway. Ugh. Ladies and gents, I'm probably have $1 million, but you had spent it all in one place. Where would I spend it all? I had to spend it? I don't, well, where if I had to spend $1 million would I spend it? I don't even know. I don't know where I would, I don't know how or where I would even spend $1 million, to be honest with you. So I have no clue. I really don't. PT the chat's dying, bro. It happens. Okay. What I don't get is why they don't endorse the Racket line they actually use. Head boom is the worst offender of that. Koga uses head speed. Musetti uses the head extreme. I don't know. The boom's a weird one, and the boom isn't the only one. Like Musetti and Coco are not the only ones to do that. There are others. There are other people that endorse the boom that don't actually use it. So I really don't know. I don't know why the boom is the one thing that is the one racket line that none of them will actually use, but they'll endorse. I also didn't know Musetti used the extreme. I did not know that. Bill, I think people that are Arabic are from can be from like around the world. I don't think there's like one geographical location. If you had $10 and you had to spend it in 10 different places, where would you spend it? Like you used to say, everyone should get along on here. Doctrine easy. If I had to spend $10, I'd spend in 10 different places. So I get $1 each place. I'd probably go to a bunch of different vending machines that everything from the vending machine costs $1. Races hurt. If you're about any dead music artists, who would you revive? I don't know. Janie, that's a hard question because there's so many good artists over the many, many years. I think I feel like I would want to see I feel like I would either want to see Elvis or Michael Jackson live. So like if I were to bring them back, then if I were to bring them back, then I would want to see them in concert. So I'm thinking whose concert I would rather go to, and I'm not sure because both of them had such a big impact on the world itself. I want to see how they acted, what they did in order to have that much of a global impact because people just know those names almost wherever you go in the world. I'm like, that's crazy. $10 different dollar cheese. Don't forget about tax. Your price is too lame. Is 1 million USD enough to build your own tennis academy? William, I think it would depend on where you try to build it, but think I don't think it would be. I'm not entirely sure though, because I think one tennis court is at least 100,000. So you already used a tenth of your money there. So I'm not sure. I just worth it. Easy, solid answer. Thank you. All right, everybody. If you had to choose between Paris and Athens for a trip, which would I pick? I would probably pick Athens, just because my aunt is Greek, so I feel like she would probably be able to like show me around, show me the history a lot more, and I could probably have a little bit easier time getting a tour guide or at least learning the language because I have someone in my family that knows it because she's originally from there. So probably Athens. Paris, I don't know. I don't think I need to go to Paris yet. I play slot machines. Karen, not really. They were just kind of the one time, the one time I played a slot machine, it's just kind of boring. Like I just hit the button and then nothing happened. It wasn't. It was just there. And if you were to write a book about your life so far, what would you title it? And what would the last words be in the book? I mean, not of your life. Jenny. Jenny, maybe the title is going to be "What Am I Doing?" And yeah, I think the title is just going to be "What Am I Doing?" And the last words of the book would be, I don't know. Let's find out. I don't know. I have no clue, in all honesty. DJ, you were a nice person. Why do you encourage me? Donia, he never did that. Janito never encouraged Bill to say anything like that. If anything, he tried to get him to stop because he doesn't want him to get banned. Don't be trying to twist things. I already saw Elvis when you were a kid in Vegas. Also went to Graceland shortly after his passing. Nice. That's awesome, Otter. What? How was it? How was he live in Vegas? Oh my goodness, she is a nice person. People on slot machines are like zombies, no light in their eyes, no happiness. If they win or lost, very creepy to look at. I could see, yeah, William. I could see some of that when I went to the casino for the first time. If you guys remember, if you guys were here when I did my card stream. When I did my card stream when I was heading to the casino for the first time, after I went in, I was like, oh, that's weird. It was just one of the weirdest things. Can't say long, but I thought I'd pop in and say hi and bye. All good, Ben. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Zoom together. Lacey, what's up? How we doing? Bill, how about Zoom? Mazda. What? How about Lacey? Everyone defends Bill. Dunia, no one was defending Bill. Everyone, if anything, people were telling Bill, "Hey, stop saying stuff because I said he would get banned." No one's defending him. When he says racist and stupid stuff, I get on, and I have clearly told him if he says anything like that again, he's getting the boot. So I don't know where you're seeing that people are encouraging him, Donia, or defending him, but it's not happening. Would I rather be Shakespeare or Einstein? Janie, I would probably rather be. I think I would rather be. I would think I would rather be Einstein, because I haven't read a lot of Shakespeare's stuff, and I don't think I ever plan to. Like, he's very influential. He's very impactful. But I think I would rather be Einstein. I don't know. I don't know anything about their actual personal lives. So just based off of what I know they had done, I would say probably Einstein. I mean, the music was good, but it was towards the end, so he was gross overweight and sweated a lot. Would have liked to see him in his prime. Yeah. That's fair, Otter. That's very fair. So wait, did you see him in, like? So you probably saw him in one of his last concerts, then, didn't you? Oh yeah, you said it was towards the end. My bad. Interesting. Oh well, Gino. Goodbye, everyone. Bye, Ben. Bill, I don't have time to voice these. Not you, bro. Okay. Lacey, how am I doing? I'm doing good, Lacey. How are you? What's going on? Would you rather be Federer, Nadal, or Djokovic? William, I think I would rather be, well, I think I would rather be Federer, even though he's not my favorite of the three players. Now, granted, because I want to read the book that Federer, I don't know if he co-wrote it or if he wrote it himself, but it's the book that has him on the cover, is like mastering the long game of tennis, or like that's part of it. But I'd be very curious to read that, just to see how he went about being able to how he was able to go about encouraging himself and having as long of a career as he did, and changing his play style and adapting his play style to every single era and time period that he was here, or that he played for. I think that's the interesting part of how much he was able to change his game to work out what was happening. At the Hilton, nice. Jay, you run out of random questions. It's all good. You're all good, Janie. No problem with you, Donia. Sorry if I did something to insult you. I'm doing good. Thank you. It's 2:47 a.m. now, Lacey. Lacey, if it's 2:47 in the morning, go to bed, girl. Why are you still awake? What is up? You already went through your Einstein phase. I've seen your videos with the crazy hair and beard. That's crazy, Otter. I guess you could say I went through a 9-sun phase when I did that, but that's crazy. This broadcast got a bit about before I go. I want to say, can't sleep, Janie. It's better today, Layla. Recovering well today from the sickness. Nice. Oh yeah, you did say. You did say you were You did say you were sick yesterday. My bad. I'm glad you're feeling better, Janito. Let's see what happened here. Lacey, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not entirely sure. I think I have an idea, but I'm not entirely sure. You should at least try, Lacey. Look at the blue light. Your device is gonna just restart falling asleep process. However, you're doing better. True, Janie, Lowell. Sleep early for that class trip. Don't oversleep. It's rarely 50 p.m. Wake up at 2:15. What? Hold on. What? Yeah, why so early? Wait, but 7, that is early to you? Yeah? Gotta go now, though. I gotta work at 7. Lacey, why are you up if you have to work at 7? What are you doing? It's a very early flight, and the airport is an hour away. Jeez, Layla. Don't honestly make your face a sticker to laugh. What? For flight? Oh my gosh, Lacey, you're done for. Fried. So I'm very excited to see my friends, especially Daniel. He's my favorite. Nice, Layla. That is not healthy. Life's about laughter. Couldn't sleep long. Okay. Not at all. All right, Lacey. Have a good night. The original Layla. She's back. What is up, girl? How have you been? The thought, go on your phone or whatever you know. Don't try this, not legal. What, Donia? Guys, what was that laugh? What laugh? Both Laylas are here. Get in the octagon. Yamila? Hi, how are you? Yes. Oh no. The bowels. Yes, sir. I don't want to fight. Thomas, what's up? Sorry, the Pentagon. Have I the new PA? Latest thing. Try the parent. Try the pure arrow. L, I have not got to try the new pure arrow that much yet. So I personally don't have too many thoughts on it. Duel to see who's the better Layla. Original Layla implies an other one is an imposter. That's crazy. PA. Thomas, the PA stands for the pure arrow. It's a tennis racket. The TT, I have no idea what he meant. I'm assuming he meant try. Reposts over the next 5 years. I'll be in this area. Sandwater, I have no idea what that means either. At all. I'm just as confused as you. Well said, the other one. Sorry, I'm just Adopt me because I don't want to fight with you in Arabic. You will cry more. I'm the OG. I've been learning tennis for 6 months without progress. Should you keep going? Sai, I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. I don't know how to pronounce it, but if it's been 6 months, I would say to keep going. It's gonna take you a lot longer because it's tennis than you would probably think. But if you're not enjoying it at all and you just like absolutely hate and despise every single time you do it, then I don't see why you would keep going. But it's up to you, dude. Good on the fair on the queen. Speaking of late night, gonna go watch the season finale of School Spirits and go to bed. Have a good night, everyone. Have a great night, everyone. Otter, I hope you have a great night as well. Thanks for stopping by. So thanks, Jane. Okay, thank you for telling me. Gotcha, Thomas. No way we're having a genuine beef here. Twin, I'm 14. Just joking around. Which one, Janie? Yippee. Nice, Layla. Congratulations. Very, very nice. When did it go down? So no octagon. Feel like you're obsessed with me. DT, congratulations, boss. Blue profile picture, I like your glasses. Thanks, Janie. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm obsessed with Gina, but he won't let me in his house. Thank you. Oh. What? It was on Sunday? What so did he just ask you? And it's like, what? Doing homework was 720. Chop chop people. That's what it was, Raylan. Taryn, hi, bye. Taryn, don't go yet. Layla's here. She's missed you. Going to church before we went. Popped open his tailgate. Having your favorite flowers and candies. Nice. Taryn! Dang, that was fast. Failed, you hate exercise until you start. Then the serotonin and dopamine kick in. It's a matter of overcoming inertia. I can see that, Feld. I can see that. Taryn, we miss you. Then he got all red and asked me. Aww. How nice, Layla. I'll often try. Climb through the window and Gabby hits me with a broom until you leave. Hey, y'all, I miss you all. Really? I just can't stay anymore. Me being all not single could never be so happy for you, Layla. Taryn, why can't you stay anymore? What happened? What changed? Personal find you. Very profile picture, Layla. Me too. Get out of my wife's window, Bill. That's 3 times this week. Bill just randomly appearing in Gabby's window as like what? As like Slender Man. That's crazy. Thanks. Hopefully fast. We've been a thing for over a month. You really feel yourself falling for him, but you can't say I love him because I need to see the parts of him he doesn't show, so I can fall in love with that too. Damn, I said man, my window. Okay, well, okay, congrats, girl. Mm-hmm. Interesting, Layla. Interesting take on that. Sorry, I was looking at the wallpaper. It's awfully nice. Yeah. Okay. Oh, thanks. I missed y'all. And Layla, as you can see, we all missed you too. Wish I'm not letting you aside. She said, get out. Back, not tired. Angel, you're back. Welcome back. I don't know, am I wrong for that? I don't think you're wrong for it. I don't know. Both Laylas are here. Yay. Angel, all my rooms on the second floor, so how are you up here? And you learn all of them because I love all of them. There you go. See, I just can't see Bill's name. Oh, yeah, I'll see that. Okay, Taryn. All right. What would you choose between a pure strike 100 or a blade 100 for a baseline hitter? It just would depend on how you want the racket to feel. They're both very similar. The pure strike, I believe, is going to be a little bit more powerful. The blade is going to have a little bit more feel. Pure strike is going to be a little bit harder on the arm, though. So if you want a racket that's going to be a little bit easier on your arm, I'd probably lean towards blade 100. But I would say that it would be better to try both of them if you can side by side, just to see which one feels better to you, because they're predominantly designed to do the exact same thing. So that's what I would say. Not much else. I missed you, MG. Layla, hi, Angel. G, hi. The boss. Okay, girl. How have you been with that guy? Shut up. We are together. She's so cute. Am I the only single one here? No, Layla. You're not the only single one here. I'm single, and I'm sure there's more in the chat, too. So happy for you. Hey, thank you. You're okay. Sorry. She can't see my name. Blocker. What? I'm G, no problem. All right, we are in the same boat. Lol, Bill. Yay. So I gotta go. He just got out of the bathroom. He's with you? What? He's with you and you're not gonna show us off? So if you whisper that, oh, fine. Tell him we said hi. William, do you know MP Tennis, the YouTuber? I do not. He experienced arm and shoulder pain with Wilson Blade, only Wilson Blade's. Very interesting case. I did not know. I don't know him, William. I have not heard of that. But it does sound like an interesting case. If the blade is the only thing that causes him tennis elbow, that would be weird. Yeah, Bill, stop hitting my window. Bye guys. Love you all. Not yet. Have fun soon. Bye. All right. Jenny to Gabby's window. She seems nice. Bill, I can see your chats. Right, tell Bill he ain't slick. I'm so glad they finally met. I don't know. I'm in their house too. Gee, is my dad. Me too, Layla, and she's also a bat. I can tell. Yes, me and Layla are gonna meet up soon. Bill, stop banging on our windows. I just had them cleaned. Just want to meet up. Curd, there are none. If you think you're hearing some, you're probably hearing my chair creak. That's it. My walls, Bill. What? What did he say? I heard the creak. Layla, I don't know what that emoji is. It's just a blank square. You're using an Android phone, aren't you? That's how you got that emoji. That's probably why it's not showing up. Take Bill's cat, Layla, so we can have one. Bill's a cat? Doesn't show yet. I'm on an Android and can't see it. Do you see yourself as more of a duck or a sheep? I would say a duck. I would probably lean towards duck rather than a sheep. Google new Android emoji. Yeah, I don't know what that is. That's probably why it's not showing up. Oh, I want all of it? What? Is the pickle, mouse, or butterfly? What are you talking about? It's like, but more goofy. Oh. Angel and Janito, what are you two talking about? What is, you want all of it? What is the pickle, lighthouse, or butterfly? What? Is the Android just a question mark inside a box? Oh, okay, cool. So it's not just me. It's not just iPhones. Okay, cool. Leia, I know what you're talking about. The butterfly. Let's see, Mom gets it. Okay. Mom and kid telepathy. I didn't know this existed. What? If I were to dye my hair any unnatural color, what color should? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not dyeing my hair an unnatural color. The only color I would ever dye my hair again, well, the only color I would ever dye my hair if I were to dye my hair again would be black. Besides that, nothing else. Like, there was a time when I was in middle school, I had a giant skunk line of blonde down the middle of my head, but after that, haven't dyed it since. Where is he? Where's who, Janito? Who are you talking about? Pink, or space blue, green. That's a cucumber. Oh, yes, you should dye it pink, Angel. Cucumbers are pickles. What? That would look pretty. What do you mean? You think I'm going blonde? No. But you have to dye it. It can't be like black or blonde. It has to be like neon orange or something. Nah. Janie, I wouldn't do it. It's not worth it. Tanner Brody whispered to Billy. I'm reading his chats. Janito, I already know. Well, wow. I think I do. Janito. No cucumbers or cucumbers? Totally don't care about him. Just want him to know I can read his chats. Okay. Taryn, can he not read yours? What? Pickles or cucumbers? What? Shut it to saying to being blonde is fun. I recommend. 1 12 cucumbers. It's strange 15th. What, Bill? What? Hold on. I don't think I want the explanation. I can dye my hair whatever I want. Don't have to bleach it, but he does stain for what a bit. What? Okay. Why? What does he mean? He can't be blocked. He can't. He blocked me for a reason. For no reason. I blocked him too, though. Okay. Why doesn't it explain what it isn't? Look in the all messages. Most of my stuff won't show on top messages because it's spam. Shows up. Sorry for the cucumbers. Bill, why did you even bring it up? about. Don't worry about it. Explain in a couple of years. That's crazy. I like movies. Layla? No. Well, look what you've done, Bill. What did Bill say he was going to sell your bike? When? Taryn, adios. Well, Taryn, have a great night. I thank you for being here. Hope you have a great rest of your evening. And hopefully we'll see you again soon. It's a romantic film. It's a home movie. Don't know if you'd like this one, Layla. Yeah, Layla, don't look it up. I don't really know what it is, but just from how Bill has described it, don't look it up. Don't do it. Drew, greetings. How are you? Like romance movies especially. Just explain. Drew, not this one, Layla. Don't look it up. Hi, I missed you, man. Layla, if you're legit 14, we legally can't explain. Why are y'all hiding it? What is it? By the way, Bill, I texted you. Layla, oh. Hey, Layla, oh. Oh. Just now. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Oh, gross. Why? Oh. Yeah, well. No, we aren't. Who is y'all? That's all Bill. Drew. It's documentary. Who starts conversations like that, Drew? What did Drew say? He just sent a question mark, didn't he? Didn't make the dream happen. What? What is happening? Taryn, why would, how does doing that have you come back? Oh, he didn't turn off your tap chat filter. I had it to where I do have it off. It says all messages. Use the song, not music, not the song. Yeah, it does not. I do not have. The only message I have from Drew. The only message I have from Drew is him saying the no thing. That's right. Yeah, the title does kind of imply the meaning. Work on that stuff at all. Good, Layla. Don't be. Why do you put Bill in your chat just corrupting everything? What? What do you mean by that, Taryn? It's good, Layla. It's okay to win. Stop. What? Okay. That one came through. That one you go away now, Bill. All. Layla, you don't want to know. Drew, where have you been? By the way, Drew. Okay, trade thing. Okay. Why don't how except just tell you? So school life. I'm check it out. Ow. It's my hard life. All right, ladies and gents. We'll get ourselves 24-hour ban. That means we'll miss tomorrow's stream as well. He did get a 24-hour. That was the longest one it would go. Tell me not. Okay, I don't ignore you. He's been dreaming about Brody. What? Ways to text me. I'm old enough. All right. Well, ladies and gents, we're almost at the 2-hour mark, and I'm gonna end it there. And yeah, so you know what it's time for? It is time for the man of the hour to arrive. So, if there's anyone new watching, I have a co-host for this live stream. This man, he helps me just run the chat, helps make sure everyone's being nice, make sure everyone's doing what they need to do. He's here to make sure that everything runs smoothly. Drew, stop talking like that. So, with that being said, as you all know, that have been here before, it's time for the co-host. You know him, you love him, you can't wait to see him. Please don't make him use his sword on me. It's not fun. It's not good. Please don't make him do it. So, with that being said, as always, please help me in introducing the pink blob you never knew you needed to see, my co-host, Kirby. Ta-da. There's something I'll text you with my number. We present to you, Kirby. Drew, I didn't like it for the fact that you did not use Kirby's name. You just said the rest of that sentence. Kirby, your favorite. Okay, I'm serious. Bye. I'll try my hardest to not come back. Okay, Taryn. Have a great night, and hopefully we'll see you again in another stream soon. Okay, Kirby the pink monster, a little side. Oh, no. Yeah, no. What's up, Curbs? Isaac, what's up, bro? Where you been? Is it so weird tonight? Isaac. It's been forever. Yeah. So Kirby and Link from Legend of Zelda combined? Pretty much. Like, I think it acts as if this is... I think this is the Kirby if you were to play Super Smash Bros. And you were to absorb Link and then take his ability. I think this is how Kirby would look because he's got the hat and the sword. So I think that's it. Isaac Longsword. It's all good, bro. All right, y'all. Have a great night, a great day tomorrow. Bye, Layla, by Taryn, by Angel, by Isaac, by Will, by Janie, bye, Brody, bye, Janito. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. But I love you. Get some sleep. Bye, you. Isaac reminds me of Isaac Delgado. I miss him. Does he have the Master Sword? He does. Bye, Gino. Yay. Nightick. What's up? How are we doing? Isaac, it's been going well, man. What's been going on? What's been going on with you, bruh? We just streaming. We having a good time. That's about it. Jenny, will you post my song? What? Maybe. Okay. So, Ladies and gents, we got about 5 minutes left. We got about 5 minutes left. And what's the song? I don't know. Be a banger. Trust. Bye, guys. Hold on. Just need a song written about me. Wow. Should be soon. I'm gonna sleep now. Early flight tomorrow. Have a good night, guys. Sleep well, Angel. Sleep on early. Okay, Drew. What you call it? Sounds good, Layla. Have a great night. Okay. You can just call it Cinderella. Ah! Sing so. It shall be instrumental, but I can don't make lyrics by the original. That's crazy, William. That's fine. One will, well, A for effort though. Janito's still here. I got. All right. Well, in the last few minutes of the stream here, I have a concern that is growing, and I would like to make it known, especially for those of you that have been here before, been here in a while, especially that we're here in December/January. If you guys remember, the streams typically would be a lot longer than they have been. Like, there were nights where we went way later than I thought we ever would. We went at least for like 4 hours in a night. And that was crazy. That was great. I was a little insane, but I had the time to do it. So I was like, okay, cool. Now, granted, if you've noticed, the streams have been getting, or have been not more sporadic because they happen every day, but they have been getting shorter in terms of the fact of like, I have a half an hour one there, I have a hour one here or there, it's whatever. And it's like, I have gotten a little bit busier. That is true. That is on me. One thing I've also noticed, however, is that the longer that these streams go on for, like the more time that I am actually live, the more and more there's just a lot of infighting. And it's not necessarily that it's like extreme all the time, but there's a lot of things, because it's a chat, that are taken out of context, that are taken out of proportion, and it is not the best. But that is on me, because I'm the only one that is moderating, and I have not relinquished and helped someone in that fact to like help me with that. That is on me. And I can't see everything. But if you've noticed that the lives have been getting shorter, that is one of the reasons, just because in we'll say the one with the incident from a few days ago, we weren't even here that long. And all of a sudden, there was a giant explosion of stuff. So, with that, if you've noticed that the streams are shorter, that's also part of the reasons why. Because the longer ones, I just run the fear of more stuff like that is going to happen, because something's going to get taken out of context, something isn't going to be said right, or some people are just going to be like, oh, or someone's going to take something the wrong way. And I don't want that. As we all know, We all just come here to hang out, have fun. We all joke around, especially for especially for with how we all just kind of, talk about whatever. We all are starting to become friends here. Then someone new tries to join. They can usually pop in. It's all great. It's good. But then there'll be times where one person will say something weird, then it just starts a barrage of, I won't say a barrage, but like it'll be like insulting to others, or they'll take it that way. Just like, oh, that's not fun. So, with that, for those of you that have been around much longer, if you could help me whenever we do the streams, and point it out directly to me, because I also read it differently than how you guys do too. I'm the one I'm always just assuming it's like the best possible thing, the best possible way they mean it, not necessarily that people are trying to be mean. I don't think the people that come to these streams or you guys would be doing that. But if you guys could help me out in the comments, be like, hey, I don't think that's right. And I'll do my best to like really hammer that out, get that out of here. I would appreciate it, because I would like to do the longer streams again, especially if I have the time to do them or anything like that. But I don't want to run the risk of people that come here to hang out or to have fun or just talk with everyone to then have the feeling that they are getting berated or they are getting insulted, when people probably aren't meaning that. And the longer that goes on for, the longer I'm live, especially when we have our like normal crew, we're here and someone just comes in, I just need help making sure that that doesn't happen. And then that way we can all go back to enjoying like the longer time, so we all can hang out more together. It's just something I've been noticing recently. I wasn't even conscious of it until like honestly maybe even a few minutes ago, because I just noticed the streams had been getting shorter. I was like, why am I doing this? It's like, I'm not necessarily more busy. Like, I have my rehearsals and everything, which, yeah, I have my rehearsal, but that's typically at night. So I have to change the times a little bit, but okay. But I just realized, I was like, oh, there's a small part of me that is going to be like, when I do the streams, it's not necessarily in terms of just like full enjoyment. It's just in the terms of, I really hope nothing goes wrong or nothing is taken out of context tonight. So that is what I'm asking for help with, because I've noticed it. I just wanted to bring it to a point, especially with most of the people that are still here tonight. You guys are usually here. You guys are usually in the streams with me. We're chatting. We're having a good time. I respect you. You respect me. We know each other. I won't say the best just because we're all strangers online, but we do know like how the others operate. So if you guys can help me out with that, I would appreciate it, because I'm just one dude. Kirby, I know, is here, but he's kind of like silent. He may see things, but he doesn't really tell me what's going on. So if we can help out, I'd appreciate it all. All right. I know that was long-winded, but I just wanted to say it, because it had been on my mind, and I'm trying to not. And I'm just trying to like wanted to get it out, or wanted to get it off me, and just to let it be known. All right. So that being said, I'm gonna finish chat, and then Curbster and we're gonna go to bed. All right. Cool. We'll say cool. Janie, I should collect more Kirby variants. Nah, this is the one and only Janie. This is mine. Jonathan, greetings. How are you? David, what happened? David, it was the whole fiasco with one Mr. David. Oz, hi Brody, missed the incident. What happened? There was just someone that there was just some, there were just someone that he ended up like verbally insulting people in the chat very blatantly. I had tried giving him some slack, some cutback, but it just continued incessantly to the point I was like, okay, that's it. And so I just had and so we had to put the ban hammer down. But that's what happened. And so and like with tonight, there was some infighting in the chat, and that's not right. We're not here to pick fights with everyone. Majority of all of us are all adults, and it's just like, what's happening? Why are we having a disagreement in here? If you disagree, that's fine. But if you're just actively hurling insults at someone, dude, what are we doing? Is that Kirby? Wow, Joji. Yes, this is Curbster. I'll help you, right? Thank you, Isaac. I appreciate it. Gee, my bad, bro. Part of that has been my fault for sure. I do believe many of us have learned from much of the infighting, though. I appreciate you making note of it, speaking up about it. Of course, bro. I appreciate the comment. What are my favorite songs, Joji? One of my favorite songs is one of my favorite songs is called Love So Right by the Bee Gees. I'd say that's probably my favorite song overall right now. And yeah, that is what I'll say. Michaela, hello, just joined, welcome. Scott, everybody, thank you for the nice comment on your post. You made my day. Well, Scott, those pictures were awesome, dude. Of course I was going to say something. Those things were great. Michaela, your actual name is Taj? That's crazy. Very cool. Bye, Janie. Kushal, buddy. How you been? What's up? Man, but it needs friends. Janie, he's fine. He's got me. Okay, your name is Taj. Okay. Kushal, my glasses are like Tony Stark. A little bit. I have been compared to Tony Stark before with these glasses. I've been compared to Tony Stark and some other guy named Vision. I don't know. No. Cyclops. That's the guy. I don't know anything about that one, though. Oz, how are the rehearsals going? Have you learned your songs yet? Oz, I have learned some of my songs. Not all of them. We're working on those again tomorrow, but I have not learned all of them yet. We still have until May until we perform. But yes, other than that, everything is going well. Isaac and Mr. Beast. Yes, I did used to get compared to Mr. Beast quite a lot. That hasn't happened recently since like the new year, but that has been a common occurrence before. Janie, rehearsals for what? Janie, rehearsals are for the musical that I'm in. I'm doing a musical. I'm doing a musical. And the name of the musical is Frozen. So where I'm doing this, we're doing the full-length Broadway version of Frozen, the musical. And so that is what I'm in rehearsal for. Oh, you'll have to learn about Cyclops if you want to watch Avengers Doomsday. What's Avengers Doomsday? I know it's an Avengers movie, but I don't plan on watching it. I haven't seen majority of the Marvel franchise. Jane, I look like Adam Scott with lighter hair. Who's Adam Scott? I know Michael Scott, but I don't know Adam Scott. Hawk, welcome back. He's back again with the dope Cyclops from X-Men Shades. See, there's the Cyclops reference. Janie, oh, that's really cool. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Isaac, you never seen Star Wars? I haven't either, Isaac. You and me both. All right. You don't look like Travis Scott. No one said Travis Scott. I don't think anyone said Travis Scott. Hawk, All right. But anyway, guys, I've been here for over 2 hours. No, actually, yeah, I've been over here. I've been here for over 2 hours, and I got to get up in the morning. So, Curbster and I, we're gonna head on out. It's been a great time. I know some of you just came into the stream, and I do appreciate you stopping by, but I gotta get ready for bed. So, with that being said, I hope you have a great rest of your day or your evening, wherever you're in the world. I really appreciate you taking the time to come hang out with me, come hang out with Kirby, come hang out with everyone in chat. It means a lot to me that you took time out of your day to be here. And hopefully, I'll see you in another one. So, that being said, as always, take care.